Yeah! New shirts finally dropped. Go check the link in the description. JUSTHIS.com. Cop yourself a shirt. There's 2 types. Go cop yourself whichever one you like. There's some descriptions to help you find your selection. Go check it out. Let's go. Jjan! Oh shit, I did not taste it. And we're live back on another episode of Jjan Podcast. Now today is another just me video. It's going to be quite quick because something has just released. And of course, this has got to be another show me the money related thing because they keep teasing us with these like little teaser things. I just want the official thing to release, but the 21st is, I believe, the first episode of Show Me the Money 11. And of course, there's English subtitles as well. So we're going to have to wait a little bit for that. So, for me to watch that, it's going to take a little time for me to even watch it. It's going to be like over October 21st, be like 25th. I don't know how quick the subs are going to be, but anyways, today is another topic on Show Me the Money 11. But before we start, this is the Jjan Podcast. So get your drinks up. What drinks are you having today? I'm not going to be drinking anything, just water. But this is like in the Milkis cup mug. Have you had this? Let me know in the comments. Like, this isn't what it looks like. It's like Milk is like more like a milk/soda. Feel like fizzy milk is pretty much what it is, but it's pretty good. So, let me know if you had this, but Jjan. Alright, so the main reason I wanted to make this video, this talk quick, I don't know if it's going to be quick or whatever, but sometimes when I speak, I can speak for a long time. I usually can't do this, but for whatever reason, when I make videos like this, I can talk for a long time. But today, the main reason, like I said, I want to make this video is because there was an exclusive preview of Show Me the Money 11. And there's a bunch of like questions that were asked the producers, and then they kind of gave their answers and stuff. There was no English subtitles, unfortunately, so I didn't really know the dialogue that was going on. But 2 things really intrigued me that I wanted to talk about. The first thing is this little diss battle that's going on with VMC, JUSTHIS, and MALIK. So in this preview exclusive, if you haven't seen it, I'll put the link in the description so you guys can watch that. But there are going to be like kind of spoilers, but it's going to be, I'm going to talk about it. So spoiler alert, if you want to watch that first, then come back, that's cool. But there is like a little diss battle going on. I mean, MALIK, JUSTHIS, and VMC have done songs, and then they throw a couple shots at each other. And there is a person in VMC called QM who's in as a contestant in Show Me the Money 11. And MALIK's also a contestant in Show Me the Money 11 as well. So I'm curious how those 2 are gonna like do. And also JUSTHIS is there, who is also someone that's dissed VMC crewmates like Dom Mills, I believe, Nuxal, Deep Flow, and also QM as well, because then QM also fired some shots at JUSTHIS in some of his songs as well, and then MALIK also fired some shots at QM as well, and it's a whole thing right now. So this is a really first time that I've really seen something like this on Show Me the Money where there's actually been some beef beforehand. Now some of you guys might remember in 777 Show Me the Money, Loopy did a little diss thing to Swings, but they kind of squashed that beef during the season, and Swings kind of like called out Loopy on it, and then Loopy was like kind of squashing all that. So I don't know if that's like their beef is still going on. I don't think so, because after the whole talk, Swings seemed to like really enjoy Loopy's performances and stuff and their styles, even though they were on different teams. But this time is going to be, I feel like, a little bit more different. Now, again, there was no English subtitles in this video, so I don't really know the whole dialogue, like what they were talking about. I could only watch, so just watch. I couldn't really understand what was going on. I mean, I could, but not fully. But Justice was talking about the whole situation, and also QM was talking about it too. But I don't really know what's going on. All I know is they dissed. There's a whole bunch of disses in people's songs about each other. Justice, Don MALIK, QM, and then Deep Flow did like fire some shots, and then like Don MALIK, QM, and Justice are all in Show Me the Money. So I'm curious how that's gonna unfold, like what happens if one of QM goes to Justice team. I don't really know. I think Justice was asked this in this video of like what happens if QM like does well or whatever. Are you gonna, and you're judging him, are you going to pass him even though he's good, or are you just gonna not pass him because he, like, you guys have history? Or the other question that I'm thinking of that was asked to him, to Justice, about QM was, would you let QM join your producing team? Like if, like once QM passes out the elimination rounds, you get to choose your producer or choose. I don't really know how it's going to happen this year, but like, are you going to allow QM to be in Justice's producing team? And I don't know the response that Justice gave, because again, it was in Korean and there's no English subs. I didn't really know what happened. But that's just something I want to talk about and something I'm looking forward to for like what's going to unfold. And obviously, hopefully there's going to be English subs. So, I'm going to understand more of the whole context of what they're really talking about. And really, if maybe like Don MALIK and QM actually end up being on the same team, I don't know, that might happen. Or they might just, I'm excited about this battle. If Don MALIK and QM are like on different teams and they are in a diss battle, that's going to be pretty cool. And then, Justice will be one of the producing teams. Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, that was the one thing that I noticed that during this little exclusive preview that I was watching, or that came out. And the second thing is SkyMinhyuk. Now, if you guys don't know him, he was in Show Me the Money 8, I believe. 9? Show Me the Money 9? 8? I forgot. But the one where Lil Boy won. So SkyMinhyuk was part of that, and also part of Lil Boy. I don't remember what team it was, but him, Lil Boy, and Jjan Homie were on the same team pretty much. And this year, Jjan Homie's there again. There was a little preview of the audition with Jjan Homie and SkyMinhyuk, but I mainly want to talk about SkyMinhyuk because Justice, man, I don't know, like I said, my last video, I feel like Justice and the quiet judging of like others or the rappers is going to be super strict. Like, I don't know what the reason, again, because Korean, I don't really understand why he was eliminated. Justice did say it, but I didn't know because there's no English. But SkyMinhyuk, man, I feel like the first time I heard of him, I didn't really like him, but I saw his audition that was like on this exclusive preview. And I thought it was actually like really good. I thought he would go through. He did this whole like performance thing where he was screaming. I thought he did a pretty good job, a really good job actually. And I didn't think he could do that. Obviously I haven't really heard of SkyMinhyuk's music before, but all I'm saying is compared to back then when he was on Show Me the Money 9, and now I feel like he's super upgraded his rap skill, and he's not like that. I don't know if he's like still that like goofy kind of like Debo kind of rapper, but from what I saw from this audition and the little clip that it had of like SkyMinhyuk's music these days, it seems like he's like trying to upgrade his rap skill, and it really showed in this audition. And I really didn't like it because, spoiler alert, Justice did not pick him, or maybe something happens, I don't know, but Justice eliminated, pretty much didn't give SkyMinhyuk the chain, which if you get the chain, it means you pass. But, who knows, maybe Justice goes back and gives SkyMinhyuk the chain. But again, Justice had a whole reasoning of why he, didn't give the chain to SkyMinhyuk, and I don't know why, but that's something I'm super curious of when the actual episode airs. And, I just, really the main reason I want to make this video is because of SkyMinhyuk, because that audition was pretty crazy. He did a whole performance. He was screaming at the top of his lungs. He was walking around and shit. And I thought for sure he was going to get the chain, but then Justice, when I was looking at his reaction, he looked tired when he was looking at SkyMinhyuk rapping. So like I said, if you know, what the reason SkyMinhyuk was eliminated or didn't get the chain, let me know in the comments, because I would love to know, but I just don't know because there's no English subs and I can't know anything if there's no English subs. But, so those are the two things that really stood out to me with this preview and that I really wanted to talk with you guys about. And, another thing is, this came out a little while ago that I'm seeing right now is, Lee Young-ji there's a thumbnail of Lee Young-ji crying. So I don't know what that is, but, I'm curious how that goes. All I know is I feel Lee Young-ji did pass in the audition. She got the chain the first audition, but there might have been something else in the second audition. So, I'm curious how Lee Young-ji is going to do. If you haven't seen my previous video, I talked a little bit about Lee Young-ji and I wanted her to join Show Me the Money to see how she would compare against the other rappers in Show Me the Money. And I didn't know she was going to be a part of it. So when I saw that she was going to be a part of it, I kind of cheered, got off on my seat, because she was the really only female rapper that I kind of would like to see in Show Me the Money. So, and she's there now. So I don't know how she's going to do, but, it seems it was a hard time for her, on Show Me the Money from the preview that I saw, but it could be something else. I don't know, because Mnet's really good at doing those kind of edits like that. So we're going to have to see in the final product. So in the comments, let me know your feelings on, the whole beef with Justice, QM, Don Malik, VMC. If you know more about the beef, then let me know in the comments, because I'm curious about it, because I didn't really know there was a beef like that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. And also, if you really think that SkyMinhyuk should have been eliminated, because I definitely don't think so. But I just feel it was, if SkyMinhyuk had a different judge, then he would have passed, I feel Maybe not The Quiet, because maybe The Quiet might have not liked him either. But like I said, the last video, The Quiet, Justice, they're going to be super strict, I feel from some of the previews that I've seen. Of course, this one too, because Justice didn't even pass SkyMinhyuk, because I don't know why, really. But he did explain himself, I just didn't understand. And then lastly, how do you think Lee Young-ji is going to do? Because there was a preview, and I don't know if she did good or bad, but, let me know what your thoughts are. And that was pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I know this is a quicker video than usual for Jjan Podcast, but this just aired this exclusive preview thingy thing, and I really wanted to talk about it right away so that you guys can chime in as well and let me know maybe some more stuff that I didn't know about, that I was talking about. And if you guys know, like I said, all these things when they were talking, if you guys understood what they were saying, then let me know, because that's the reason I want to make this video, to see if anyone else knows more about it, or I'm just going to wait till the episode airs. But I feel it's going to be in episode 2 where all this stuff happened. But that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of the Jjan Podcast. Now, this isn't really a podcast episode because I talked not that long, but I still, whenever I do any talk video, I'll put it as a Jjan Podcast, just because it's just me and you talking. And sometimes I just got to get some stuff on my chest. So hopefully you guys will like this kind of video. If there's any topics that you think I should talk about, and if there's a guest that you want me to have on Jjan Podcast, let me know in the comments. And if you guys have that certain person you want me to have as a guest, make sure you let them know too, because I don't really have all that power. You know what I'm saying? You guys have the power. So if you want a certain person, you gotta let them know too. And I wouldn't mind having them on, if whoever it is. So yeah, see you guys in the next video, in the next podcast. Peace. Yeah! New shirts finally dropped. Go check the link in the description. JustBaronShop.com. Cop yourself a shirt. There's 2 types. Go cop yourself whichever one you like. There's some descriptions to help you find your selection. Go check it out. Let's go. Jjan! Oh shit, that did not taste good.